This is the site where the Pond Stars came in 5 years ago. I can't believe it's been 5 years since we've been here. We worked together, we collaborated, we came up with this beautiful water feature here. I love the fact that the kids are coming up with innovative strategies on their own. Yeah. You know, we have a problem, let's fix it, come up with the design and actually implement it, and they fixed it.
Exactly. I mean, we don't have that problem anymore.
That's real world stuff.
It's a lot better than sitting and reading a textbook.
100%.
In 5 years, we've never emptied this pond.
Oh my gosh.
We've not power washed it. Wow. We have not drained it and cleaned the bottom or anything.
It's pristine. I don't see algal growth or anything. This is a testament to setting it up properly in the beginning and letting nature kind of do its thing.
Do something.
Hey, this is Ed Ballou, and I'm back here over at the Caneland High School. This is the site where the Pond Stars came in 5 years ago. My son was in high school here, and we worked with our good friend Javier Martinez, and he was the brainchild behind all this stuff. We worked together, we collaborated, we came up with this beautiful water feature here. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you have here? I mean, it looks phenomenal. This is the first time I've seen it, like 3 years, I think.
Well, obviously it's changed quite a bit. And you know, it's funny that you guys showed up just the other day. Some of my current students, juniors, just like your son was, were talking about it. And they said they heard about the show, and they heard about the build out, and they went searching on YouTube, and they found the video.
That is so awesome.
So they got me curious, because I haven't watched it in a while. So I went searching on YouTube, and it's hard to believe that this was just an empty, grassy square. Yeah, look at it now.
It's unbelievable.
It's just, it's beautiful.
I mean, it's spectacular. I mean, when we were designing here, just all the windows and everything around, everything looking in. I mean, it's a great focal point, so I think we turned it into one.
Remember how we talked about how once the water was here, everything else would come? Well, obviously the fish are here. We'll see birds coming in with the seed plants. We'll see goldfinches. So you walk by the window, there'll be goldfinches down the flowers picking away the seeds.
Oh, it's awesome.
I was telling you, just this summer, had a mother duck come in here, had 9 ducklings. Wow. They're gone now, but you know, she used it for what she needed.
This is a perfect spot for them because it's protected. They don't have to worry about predators or anything. I mean, they have water, they have food, they have shelter, everything that they need right here.
Everything's perfect. Yeah, as you can see, everything's grown in. For the people watching this blog, this was literally a square of grass. 5 years ago, a square of grass. Look at it now.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, it was fun working with all the different departments here to pull this off. And
that's still there.
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I love being utilized for everything. And I mean, it's so much fun. Here we are, September, just right back into school, so there's really not many people here during the summertime.
No, in the summertime it's kind of catch as catch can. There's 2 sections of horticulture kids. They come out here during the school year, and they're the ones who do the weeding, they're the ones who do the maintaining. I had a young lady last year, she came to me and said, I want to be responsible for the pond. So she took on the responsibility of feeding the fish, checking the water level on a regular basis. So the kids have really gotten involved. Obviously, there's so much more we could do. We want to get the art kids out here. We want to get a bench put out here, but everybody loves it. Like you said, the windows, kids walk by, they see it. The weather's starting to change. We'll prop these windows open so you can hear the waterfall. The ladies who work in the office, they're the ones who benefit from this. I'm jealous that none of these are my classrooms.
Right, exactly.
I'm down the hall, so it's fantastic. And it's like I said, it's kind of weird that it came out now because I was just thinking about this place and what it looked like. I need to find the DVD of the show that you guys gave me because my kids are asking. My students want to see the whole thing.
That's great.
So one of these days we're probably going to step away from American history and show some local history.
It was so much fun. I mean, just having all the students come in, being a part of it. And again, personally, this is where my younger son goes right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, so
that.
Cole is here.
What year is Cole?
He's a junior now.
I'll have to go find him and say hello.
Yes, absolutely. So it's fun to be a part of it. And it's part of the local community. And you know what Greg loves, what I love, what Aquascape, what we love doing is connecting people with nature. we can do it in this type of an environment. And thankfully, I mean, we're out here kind of on the fringe of Chicago. It's a big agricultural area, but having these little bits of biodiversity, I mean, this is not what you're typically going to find in the surrounding farm fields here.
No, absolutely
So this is native plantings. I mean, we have great water quality. You have ducks coming in here. So just creating that habitat, I think, is really, really important, and allowing the kids to get, you know, get their hands dirty a little.
I've been told, you say native habitat. I've got a box turtle at home. That's my own personal turtle.
Cool.
In the wintertime, he doesn't live outside, obviously.
Yep.
He comes here to school and lives in one of the science rooms.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm thinking the weather is such now that maybe for a while.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. My only fear is if I lose him, because you can see how thick it is, he could try to burrow for the winter, which I wouldn't want to happen. But no, you know what? The horticulture kids come out. They've planted some more stuff. They actually built this runoff here because
neat.
We were having an issue where the water was coming off the roof.
Okay.
And basically carrying all
flushing through here.
So the kids came in and they figured it out and they designed it and they put it in. Some of the water plants they've brought in as well.
Okay.
So the kids are really getting into it. Like I said, our horticulture kids are really, really taking advantage of this.
It's great.
The teacher's doing a great job using it to her benefit.
Okay. To
bring the kids out into some real world experience.
Now, and there is a new horticulture teacher here.
There is.
She wants to take a tour of our office. So she said she wants to come out and bring some kids out, or I come here and do a little bit of a talk and kind of teach about water. So it'd be ideal as a succession plan for you if we could start teaching that new group.
Ms. Hyson is now the new teacher.
Okay.
She's been here 2 years.
Okay.
And she's stepped right in. I mean, like I said, her kids are the ones who are maintaining this.
Yeah, that's great.
And she's kind of set the tone with them that this is our pond. We need to take care of it.
I think it looks phenomenal, and I love the fact that the kids are coming up with innovative strategies on their own.
Yeah, they're
coming up with a plan.
Yep.
You know, we have a problem, let's fix it, come up with the design and actually implement it, and they fixed it.
Exactly. I mean, we don't have that problem anymore.
That's real world stuff. Valuable stuff.
It's a lot better than sitting and reading a textbook.
100%.
So, this is fantastic. Like I said, the only downside to it is that I have to leave my room to come see it. So we have to build one by my classroom next time.
There we go. Exactly. Exactly. So 5 years ago, I'm just trying to go through in my head all these different challenges. What was your favorite memory of all of that, that chaos, I guess?
I just remember the idea that, first of all, we had just a couple of days to do it.
Yep.
Because we were, I think, parent-teacher conferences. And we were trying to get it done while the kids were gone. So they left on one day. Like I said, it was an empty space. They came back 3 days later, and boom, this was here. I remember the fact that we had to come through the gymnasium. This is enclosed by the school. There's no direct access to this. Our maintenance folks had to lay down 4x8 sheets of plywood to cover the entire basketball floor from one end to the other to make a little rampway. I recall we had some sort of machine.
We had heavy equipment.
You guys had something on treads, like a little bobcat.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you can look at the doors, we had to take a door down. Remember that? We had to take a door down to get the bobcat through.
Yep.
And then we had to remove everything.
Yeah.
All the sod that was cut had to be hauled out as well.
Many tons of materials. Crushed gravel,
everything had to be brought in.
Cobblestone,
look at the stones.
gravel,
Look how big these stones
big
are.
boulders, all the plant material, all the other soil pulled out, or the sod. We used some of the soil to rebuild, but we hauled a lot of stuff out. All this got dug out because a lot of the soil was kind of nasty too. I mean, it was like a heavy clay, and we had to pull all that out.
Exactly. I think a lot of it was from original construction, just a lot of debris. It's a good thing we had a bunch of young, energetic high school kids to do the manual labor. And they had fun.
They did, and that's some of the stuff that I remember. I remember all those challenges, but just kind of getting together with the kids, working a little bit one-on-one and showing them kind of what we do, the reason why we do it. You know, rock placement, it's not just random stuff. We have a mental picture of how all the stuff is going to work from an engineering standpoint, as well as aesthetics, you know, all the components that we need in order to make a healthy, functioning ecosystem. So it's kind of fun from an educational standpoint to have these kids, you know, at our beck and call.
I will tell you this, you can see the clarity of the water.
Yep.
You can see that there's not a lot of stuff, you have debris down in there.
Right.
In 5 years, we've never emptied this pond.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
This pond has never been totally empty. Now, yeah, we've added water to it periodically, obviously evaporation. And,
sure.
But we've not power washed it. Wow. We have not drained it and cleaned the bottom or anything. This is pretty much a natural ecosystem.
That's impressive because it's pristine.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at this, I don't see turbidity. I don't see material floating around in the water. I don't see algal growth or anything. I mean, this is a testament to setting it up properly in the beginning, not overloading it, so we don't have a crazy fish load or anything like that, and letting nature kind of do its thing.
Do something.
Yeah,
wintertime, this pretty much stays on all winter. Now, I will tell you that we get those deep freezes.
Right.
And I do shut off the waterfall just because I'm not getting the flow.
Yeah.
We just keep a bubbler down in here to keep an open spot for the gases to escape. Other than say January, February, this thing's running.
That's awesome.
It's pretty neat formations of ice along the street.
Well, I think that almost sums it up here. I mean, you build it, wildlife comes here, kids could interact with it. One of my favorite things is building at schools, nature preserves, public parks where people could actually interact with the water feature and enjoy it. And this is it. This is living the aquascape lifestyle right here at Canelan High School. So this is a phenomenal project. Javier, it's been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure, buddy.
And if you guys like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe so we can show more projects exactly like this around the country so we could expose people to living the aquascape lifestyle.